And boys, we are back here with another Madden video. Today, what I got for y'all, I want to go over my favorite budget items in Madden 25. Now, before we do want to get into the first cards right here, I do want to say before we start, of course, when you're watching this, like the market could be up, it could be down. That's just really how the market works. But as I'm recording right now, 150K. That's kind of like what our budget is today. Now, at quarterback right here, we're going to get started with someone that I think is just absolutely worth their price. It's going to be Dontari Poe, right at that 100K mark. Like, I think this card is ridiculously good with that. Has the Baker Mayfield release, the best one in the game, 95 speed, 97 throw power, and also his abilities. And for like a base stack on this card, I mean, backyard quarterback, gunslinger, both for 0 AP. You could try to fit in the freight train as well right here. Maybe you want escape artist, you don't need those abilities. And on top of that as well, you don't really need anything in this bucket either. I think all you need is like the conductor for 0 and then the gift wrap for 1. And this right here is your quarterback stack on Dontari Poe for 1 AP. Again, you can run velocity though. I think that makes sense. Now at running back right here, I do want to say Isaac Guerrin though. I'm recording this before these cards do go down overall. Deserves bare minimum an honorable mention. Right now for 110K, fits the budget, 99 speed, him, Tank Dell, and really all the cards that are at this 99 right now, they could make the list. But the person that I went at running back is actually going to go ahead and be Saquon Barkley, the 96 honors card, because still love this card from an ability standpoint. And I feel like this is more along the lines of what I'm thinking budget is. I'd like to do basically the cheapest card that I think is good at every single position, 67K for this card, and also for his abilities. Of course, he can go ahead, also get that human joystick for 0 like Guerrin though. At the same time as well, you can run like the matchup nightmare, maybe the spin cycle, maybe the balance beam, maybe the bulldozer. I think all these abilities are pretty good, right? Also tank for 2 AP, kind of tough to fit that in I think with this lineup, but you could try to make that work as well. So yeah, I just like the abilities on this card. Now fullback, I think this right here could be your starting running back, and I think William Perry going for this 110K, the redux at this point, not a bad price for this card. I mean, 6'2", 335. I know he's not the fastest anymore, but this is a card that if you can fit in the tank for 2, great card. And I think he's better than Saquon if you can fit that in. Now, at wide receiver 1 for me, I went at Monra at what's called the Team of the Year card, 133K. I do like his abilities as well. Slot apprentice for 0. Doesn't really do much for me. I just feel like, or short elite for 1 AP, might as well run that. And then also at the same time too, like a matchup nightmare, maybe a grab and go for 0 as well. Like this card from an ability standpoint. Now moving on to wide receiver 2, Courtland Sutton right here. Courtland Sutton's gonna be my wide receiver 2, 6'4", so really good height, 114K for him, 97 speed. And Sutton this time from an ability standpoint, I think in this bucket right here, you could go the potential short and elite, but I would just go like grab and go right here. On top of that, doesn't really get anything great for 0. You can run the short and elite for 1, and on top of that, tier 2 right here, we can go the matchup nightmare, right? I think that's a fine 0 AP ability. And yeah, that's what Sutton would look like for me. In total right now on offense, by the way, we spent 3 out of 9 AP. And at wide receiver 3 for me, I'm gonna go ahead and have AJ Green right here. And I was between AJ Green and also Jalen Waddle, but this card is 6'4", 97 speed, good route runnings, and he doesn't have the greatest abilities ever. Like, it's mid in, mid out for 0. I don't hate it. Do have to spend, I believe, 2 AP for short and elite, which is tough, but I really like AJ Green. I like him more than Waddle, so I went him. I like the tall receiver, 6'4" height, of course. Now, moving on to tight end right here, I went with Combine Evan Ingram right here, because I feel like 115K for this card is practically stealing. Has a great player model for a receiving tight ends, 96 speed, also good route running. He's not the best run blocker, that's not really his role, but let's look at all his abilities. So acrobat and also leapfrog baked on for 0. Player specific right here, you have some options. You could just go all out 0 APs like this right here, like jukebox, red zone threat, mid elite. I think that makes sense. On top of that as well, in this bucket right here, I do recommend the short and elite on him just to help beat the man coverage. On top of that, tier 2, love the matchup nightmare for 0, and tier 1 doesn't get anything for 0, but that's a lot of ability points on Evan Ingram right there. Now, let's talk about offensive line right here, where we kind of run into a little bit of issues, and this is why I'm the most iffy on AJ Green. We might actually remove him from the lineup, because I also think too, I mean, when we're talking about budget items, right, do we consider 97 Julio to be budget? I think 210K training for him. So just looking at the training options, right, 129K, you get a 97, and you could quick sell that basically for Julio, right? And I feel like with that, he can make the list. So I feel like, yeah, he's literally one of the better receivers in the game too. I'm gonna have 97 Julio right here. I do love AJ Green and Jalen Waddle as well, but I feel like this card, he should make it. And also gets the red zone threat, gets the tank. You can run the route tech for 1, which I don't hate. You don't need to on this card though, because he also does get, I believe in this bucket right here, He gets short and elite for 0, basically going to do like the same thing as Route Tech. I know it's not a 1-to-1, but going to beat the man coverage pretty effectively. I like matchup nightmare in this bucket, and then you can really do what you want. I mean, I went like steamroller, I believe, and tireless runner in this bucket just for 0. So yeah, saving the ability points on Julio is huge for this team because offensive line, you want the pass protectors, right? And again, if you can't get Julio, obviously you can do some subbing around like with Waddle and stuff or AJ Green. But at left tackle right here, we're going to get started with Chris Hinton. And Chris Hinton going for 90K. Feel like he fits the budget pretty well. Edge protector, all day 0 AP. I like that. I do like the pass protector more, but I think you got to run Omniscient out of spot 2. So we're going to spend a singular ability point on Chris Hinton. Left guard is going to be someone that's out of position because I think the left guard position as a whole just really isn't good. I went Jordan Mailata right here. You could go like Kevin Mawai, maybe Creed Humphrey if you want to play him right here too. But good pass blocking stats. But again, what do we need? We need the all day. And on top of that, I think we just want the pass protector for like 0 at the bare minimum, right? So we go pass protector, run protector right here, basically give him secure protector with all day. Love that. At center right here, I did go with Creed Humphrey right here, and he is like right at our budget. But offensive line is a spot. Like I said, I didn't want to spend as much on like offensive lines like receivers, but with the unstoppable forces and everything, I think at a bare minimum, you really want the run protector and the pass protector, man. Maybe not the run protector. You can get away with just pass protector, of course, if you're just passing, but yeah. We could also like work something around where, say on Creed, like if we want to save another ability point, we go Omniscient right here, take it off of Chris Hinton, but I like the run protector and the pass protector. At right guard, I went with Bill Fralick right here, and Bill Fralick going for under 100K right here. So it's all gonna like even out to our budget, right? I would go probably the post up and also all day at this spot. And on top of that, I mean, you might as well run the secure protector for 1. Run protector, pass protector will be 2 AP total anyway. So secure protector for 1, we will be there for that. And at right tackle for me, I went with Jack Conklin right here. And Jack Conklin, 129K for this card. And for his abilities, of course, we want the all day. And we also want the pass protector for 1. That's really all you need at this spot. Yeah, I mean, everything else is regular AP. So that's what I would go with this card right here. And yeah, boys, this is what the offensive side of the ball is looking like. In total, we spent 1.2 mil, but we did cover 12 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 101K per position, which is right at our budget, right? I wanted it to be like right in 100K. Now let's go to the defense side of the ball, where we're going to get started in the secondary. At free safety, I am going to have Amani Hooker right here. Amani Hooker going for 118K, 96 speed, 98 acceleration. And of course, on this card, abilities kind of crazy, jukebox, and also flat zone knockout baked on for 0. You could go the deep zone, the mid zone, the secure tackler for 1 AP total. My bad, misspoke. But also you get the pick artist as well, and then really you have everything you need. And on top of that, you could go like, I guess like a Stonewall. I like that because of the no tackle battles. And yeah, you basically have a perfect free safety right here. At strong safety for me, I am going to go ahead and go with Kyle Hamilton. Kyle Hamilton right here. Sorry, I can't type or I can't spell. And right here, he is slightly over our budget, 156K. But if we look at the strong safety position, I feel like he is a lot better than these guys, like a lot better. So for me, 6K difference, I went with Kyle Hamilton. So yeah, and for him, abilities, pick artist, also mid zone knockout for 1 AP. On top of that, I believe he can get the deep end zone knockout for 0 right here, and that helps him what's called in that safety spot if you're running like a lot of cover 4 and stuff. And of course, on top of that, you could go like the Stonewall right here, or the flat zone too. Flat zone kind of helps in the red zone, so I probably go flat zone. But yeah, I like this card a ton. And you don't get like the deep out, but I still think he's good. He can make up for some stuff being 6'4", of course. And now go into corner right here. I think our corners are elite because Patrick Peterson could go the 97 Pat Pete right here as well. But I do think the 96 is even better than the 97. Obviously, the 99 is like perfect, but this card 112K because of the 97. I feel like this card's elite. Again, if you upgrade him, can give speed to your DBs, acrobat, and also jukebox baked on for 0. He can get deep out, mid zone, also secure tackler, all for 0. And on top of that, of course, you can go the flat zone knockout and the pick artist. In total, 0 AP on this card. Absolutely elite. At CB2 for me, I am going to have Jalen Ramsey right here. I guess former Dolphins great now. Going for 142K, 97 speed, 96 acceleration. At the same time as well, again, abilities are pretty nuts on the card, right? So for him, You can go universal, you can go secure tackler, and then you can choose one of these. It really doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It's just a 0 AP ability. On top of that, all you need is pick artist, and boom, you got yourself a great corner right here. And you can even go like a Stonewall, I guess, as well. Again, I like that for the tackle battles. But yeah, 3 AP spent so far, 5 total on defense. And as our slot corner right here, I'm going to go with Patrick Surtain, the Team of the Year card. And this card right here is 121K, 6'2", 97 speed, 95 acceleration, and at that slot corner spot, he does get the mid zone. I wouldn't run pick artist right here. I would go the pick artist in this bucket right here, and then flat zone for 0 right here, and then boom, you got yourself a really nice slot DB right there. So yeah, love that. Now let's round out this defense with the front 7. And for me at right outside linebacker, I'm going to go Amari Barno, of course. And this card right at that 150K mark. I mean, ridiculous abilities. Double or nothing edge threat. Also, edge threat right here, and then lurk artist for 0. But I feel like the big thing is getting that X factor of unstoppable force that is just on after a certain amount of downs played. Love that. Should be one of your edge rushers for sure. This is slightly over budget again, but I feel like Zach Bond is good to the point where it's like spending an additional 6K on the budget we set, not the end of the world. Like, there's such a huge gap between like Zach Bond and Oren Burks, you know what I'm saying? And Zach Bond, his abilities, mid zone, lurk artist, and secure tackler, and also flat zone, all for 0 AP. He's like a perfect outside linebacker, and I feel like that's just too good to pass up for his price. He might be more along the lines of like a value card, but I think he's good to the point where he should be on the list. Middle linebacker 1 for me, I'm gonna have Ray Nitschke at middle linebacker 1, still 70K. Still great, 6'3", 95 speed. Also, of course, mid zone for 0. And on top of that, we can run the lurk artist for 0 as well. So a 0 AP player, love that. Middle linebacker 2 for me, I'm going to have Bobby Wagner right here. Bobby Wagner, 140K, 96 speed, 97 acceleration. The zone isn't really great, but his abilities, again, are fantastic. Mid zone and also lurk artist for 0 AP. And I believe he does get the secure tackler in this bucket right here for 0. There we go. Yeah, and that's really all I really want in the card. Like, doesn't get like the flat zone. You can go like enforcer or something right here as well. But yeah, I like the secure tackle on the card. Love me some Bobby Wagner. And round the team off with defensive line right here. At left end, I am gonna have Zach Sealer, and he's 6'6", 305. For me, the value of this card is really being like a slightly cheaper unstoppable force player, and also the run stopper for 0. That's why it's here. Like the unstoppable force. So we have 2 unstoppable force rushers right here, and we still have 4 AP left on defense, which is the reason why I'm also going George Karlaftis at this spot right here, rounding out our AP setup, where still 58K, one of the cheapest unstoppable force players. That is simply why he's here, right? Unstoppable force on both Zach Sealer. I would probably go Zach Sealer DT. The pass rushers would look like this, okay? But keeping them in their natural position looks like this. DT1 for me, I'm going Kenny Clark. I think Kenny Clark is just really great from a core rating standpoint, going for under 100K. 90 speed, 89 acceleration, block shed, power moves, finesse moves, all great. And of course, for his abilities, I feel like really the big one is just interior threat for 0. Besides that, it's nothing crazy. I just like his core ratings. And a DT2 for me, I'm going with Chris Jones right here. Not the team of the year. I'm actually just going like the Redux one. I think he's just, again, like very good from a core rating. I think the card plays good. I don't think your DTs are really like a strong suit, but they're okay, I guess. Again, for me, I'd go Zach Sealer, Karlaftis, and like Amari Barno as my rushers. But yeah, this is what the defense side of the ball is looking like. And in total on defense, we spent 1.5 mil, but we did cover 13 cards, which gave us an average price point of around 115K per position. We will take that. And at special teams right here, at kicker, we are going to go ahead and have Justin Tucker right here. You could go the team captain spot as well, but I mean, 70K for 96 kick power. It's good. And at punter, we are going to go ahead and have Michael Dixon as well. 96 kick power, going for 53K. So yeah, boys, this has been my updated thoughts on the best budget items at every single position in Madden 25. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video today, man. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden content just like this. Now, if you want to be notified every time we upload here, make sure to hit that noti bell. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.